Christine from Pack Hacker. In this video, we're taking a look at the Bellroy Venture Travel Crossbody, which I've been testing for 2 weeks. Let's dive in. This crossbody is a 3-liter bag, and it has a lot of features you'd see on some other Bellroy bags if you're familiar. We have recycled nylon material, and it's coated with a durable water repellent, DWR, and it does work. Got caught in the rain, all good. We've got this front finish is a little shinier than the back, is a little matte, a little more, just a little rougher, but I mean, they're both fine. I'm just trying to tell you the difference between the front and the back, because it is, like you can see, it's, well, maybe you can't see on the video, it looks like very similar, but it's definitely more matte on the back and shinier on the front, but not too shiny, if you know what I mean. We've got the very simple Bellroy logo here, and this is the jet black colorway, which at the time of this review is the only one you can get it in. But I have to say, I liked that because it went with a lot of things, whether I was wearing a dress or something more casual. It basically can adapt to just about anything. We have YKK zippers here, and they have cords with this heat shrink, which makes them very easy to grab. Also, nothing is jangling because it's all, you know, there's no metal tabs or anything. This top one has an AquaGuard style zipper that, again, protects from water getting in, and then the rear zipper is like a hidden zipper, so water really can't get in there either, so it's definitely great for getting caught in the rain or just, you know, protecting from the elements. I did notice the material picks up dirt sort of rather easily. I'm not even sure where some of the things came from. It would just, I'd pick it up and have a white spot on it, but it brushes off and it cleans off really nicely, so that works well as well. And then the only other feature we have going on here is some custom carabiners attaching the strap to the bag. So those custom carabiners are part of the very simple harness system, which it's only a 3-liter bag. We don't need a whole lot of bells and whistles going on. There isn't really any extra padding much on the back panel, but this isn't like bumping up really tight against you, so I didn't miss it. It all depends what you put back here, what you'll feel, but I mean, you don't really feel anything back there, just suffice it to say. The custom carabiners are good because they did not pop off. I've had these pop off of other bags and they didn't pop off of this one, so that was good. They just sort of stay in place. And the strap itself is slash resistant, I can say that. And so you can sort of, it's not really a security feature, but it's a little bit of a security feature because you can sort of take these off, A, if you wanted to just use this as a pouch, or B, if you wanted to wrap it around like a chair or something to either keep it from sliding off or keep somebody from grabbing it without your knowing. And so it works really nice for that. The strap does stay adjusted where you put it excellently, so I really appreciate that feature. So even if you fully load this bag, which you can't really put a ton in here, it never gets heavy enough to like be digging into your neck or your shoulders. I found it very comfortable to wear basically just about any way, whether I was wearing it crossbody like this, or you could also just sling it over one shoulder for a more just for a quick grab. It pretty much stays on your shoulder. I did prefer to use it crossbody as intended, just because then I really didn't have to worry about it slipping off my shoulder. But no matter what, I've taken it grocery shopping, I've taken it on walks, I explored college campuses with it, and it's just very nice to have all your, your items just right here, ready to pull out your phone, your keys, whatever, and no matter you got front, side, back, it's comfortable either way. And I really like, it's got a casual look, but it's not too casual, so when I was wearing nicer clothes to go to church or whatever, I still felt like it fit in with those as well as more casual outfits. All right, so now let's see what you can put inside. This rear pocket is hidden it's just got this hidden zipper, but I think it seems really more for water resistance than actual hiding, since obviously you can see the zipper pull there. But you could use it to slide in something thin like your passport or your wallet, although there are sort of better places for those inside the main compartment. I ended up using it really more for small toiletries, like I've got tissues here and lip balm and lip gloss. I carry a lot of things for my lips, I just do. But I have to say, so originally, like I just sort of tossed everything in here, like so, like, oh, I've also got a Band-Aid and some mints. I think I even have I might have a nail file down there. But that is a little bit of my issue. So initially, I just sort of tossed everything in, and then when I came to want to get my lip balm out, I was like trying to dig down, and you can see how tight that is because that's the main compartment. So that is what's in the main compartment pressing up against your hand. So when you do that and you don't really take care with how you pack it, it's actually really difficult to get what's inside. So then I sort of figured out that, okay, gee, we're gonna stand up my little, lip balms and lipsticks, sort of like little soldiers there, and then they stay standing, which is nice because then I could just reach in, pull one out, and put it back in. I really, it doesn't matter. You can see how they all just stay in place because it's so snug, it holds them in place. And then so if you line everything up sort of side by side, it makes it a lot easier to grab. Even thin things like this, it's just that there isn't a lot of depth in this pocket to be digging around, especially if you were to have larger hands. I think it would be even more difficult. So if you are finding this video helpful, go ahead and take a moment, click like and subscribe so we can keep making content like this for you to help you travel smarter. Now, we're going to go into the main compartment, and I do want to point out that unlike a lot of bags from Bellroy and other brands, this one only has one zipper pull, and it goes from left to right, right to left, depending on which way you have the bag facing, which is fine. It's a small bag. It's really not that big of a deal to, only be able to open it one way or the other. But I have to point out, so I'm going to close it back up again. So there's these gussets on the side, but you can see, so this is the side that doesn't open, and this is where the zipper ends. And so these gussets, like you'd think, oh great, I can, really expand this, I can pack more inside. No, you can't. These ones really never open up because that's where the zipper doesn't ever allow that to happen. You can see even, I don't want to dump out the stuff. Even when it's like this, it still doesn't open. And then on the other side where the zipper does open, so you do get this depth, but then when you go to zip it up, because this happened to me a lot, like I would pack more things over here because there was more room over here, and then I'd go to zip it and get stuck about there and not, or even get stuck about there and not be able to completely zip it up. So really these gussets are really more for giving you the ability to see inside as opposed to having extra space inside. Small distinction, but very important. So now that you know that, let's show you what you do have in here. So we have some stretchy mesh pockets here in the front, which this one I've got some lotion and hand sanitizer. This one I've got my AirPods. And then there is a key leash here, which I did like because it's long enough that, it allowed me to hit door fobs and whatnot. And also it made it easy to find your keys, pull your keys, because you can see, like, even though like there's space down here where you could put things on the bottom, like I've got a scrunchie down here. Sometimes I had a pill bottle in here, but basically I had to pick and choose what I wanted to carry. And so, so you can sort of see that. So then if your keys get buried, you just pull out the leash. It's really nice. Then on the opposite side, we have a couple of slip pockets for a pen or a stylus. Very easy, also lay flat if you don't need them. Then this middle, it's a really stiff like divider, so you can put things behind it or in front of it, up against, like I've got my sunglasses here up against the pockets to make use of that space. But it also has a magnetic fastener, and this is the RFID protected pocket. Remember when I said there was a better place for your passport and wallet? It's here, because then it's protected from digital theft. So if that concerns you, put it here. Because too, also, like, that's kind of hidden too. Like, if people don't know that that's a pocket, it's very unobtrusive, which is nice. So then back behind it, you could put things here too, although again, like, I tried putting things there and behind this divider. So I have my phone. And you just can't, it looks like there's so much space to fill, and there just isn't. So this is really, like, if you like having a lot of organization and a pocket for everything, this definitely is a good bag for you. But pretty much, like, things have to go back in their proper place, and then you have to, like, pick and choose. Like I said, I had pill bottles and my phone and my AirPods. One has to go at each time. So if my so pill bottle, AirPods, phone, sunglasses, something has to go. So if I have the pill bottle in here, I have to take out the sunglasses. Or if I'm wearing my sunglasses, I can put the pills in there. Or if I'm carrying my phone, I can put the pills, the sunglasses, the AirPods. You're getting the idea. It just required a little bit of picking and choosing. It wasn't that big of a deal. It just would get irritating when you have things that you wanted to carry and you couldn't. So there you have it, the Bellroy Venture Travel Crossbody. Thanks for keeping it here at Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next one.